once we stop thinking about how who we are, what we say is gonna make someone feel, then we will start playing it big. Good morning. Let's go to Pilates.
Headlights on the highway. Oh baby, we could go all night. Get there when we get there right on time. I'm running out of runway. I've been running my whole life. Let's just go for a ride. Eyes on the road, driving fast in my car. Wherever we go, baby, that's where we are. You and me, we can cruise anywhere we want to. Doesn't matter if it's near or far.
Welcome back to another day in the life. It's a busy day today. We've got Grammy here. Mom.
Hey, what?
She's here hanging out with River while we get some work done. Cameron went to the gym and I woke up at 5:30 this morning and got right to it. I went to the gym. I had a 7 a.m. Pilates class, which was so good. We joined a new gym and it is so beautiful. It's so nice. That's one of those underrated things, a really nice gym. This was my first time taking a class there and it was really good. I took Reformer Pilates. It was so hard. Oh my God, I haven't done Reformer Pilates in so long. And then also with being postpartum, it is a little bit harder for me because my core isn't all the way back strong yet. You know, we getting there, we working on it. But today's gonna be really good. I have a lot to do. So I'm about to shower and then my hairstylist is coming to do my hair. And then we have some content to record. I've got some stuff I wanna share with y'all. So let's just get right into the day, okay? I just got dressed and I'm about to get my hair done. Jackie's here. And she's about to look me up. Wait, should I get my tape ends out today or do you want to do that? Okay, I knew you were going to say that.
Never been better, I'm a real trendsetter. Point blank, that's true. I'm so fresh.
I don't know who needs to hear this. I was just sitting here about to start working and this just came over me. So are we still shrinking ourselves in 2025 or are we ready to play it big? Because I am sick and tired of playing it small. I literally just did this. When my mom came into my office, she looked at my vision board and she was like, oh my God, love this. Like all the pictures, all the inspo, it's so good. Also, River is very constipated. So if you hear a baby grunting in the background, it's because she's trying to let it out. So my mom's looking at my vision board and she's like, oh my God, love it. The photos are so good, Erin. And she asks me what one of them means to me. And I'm like, oh, it's just some inspo for a little event I want to throw. And I was like, oh shoot, I just did it. And just shrunk myself. Like now the event is going to be little because you just belittled it. And it's just so crazy how naturally we belittle ourselves for no reason. Then in the same breath, she was like, oh, you have 500,000 subscribers on here. Like, you're gonna hit that in no time. And I'm like, yeah, I should have hit it last year. At least I thought that. And I'm like, why did you just do that? You are where you're supposed to be. Embrace it. Why are we so hard on ourselves all the time? That literally gets us nowhere. I just thought about how easy it is to shrink what you want, but to be hard on yourself for what you got instead of like appreciating what you got and thinking bigger about what you want to have. Especially as women in business, how much we can't really get ahead because we're so busy comparing ourselves to other entrepreneurs or starting businesses that we think we're supposed to have versus what's actually aligned with who we are. Or when someone asks you out in public, like, what do you do? Instead of embracing that and sharing in fullness, it's like, oh, I just do marketing. Like, I literally say that all the time. I'm like, oh, I just work in marketing. And it's like, girl, why would you just say that? Like, you don't know who that person is, how they could potentially help you, how they may be able to use your resources or your services. Like, why would you shrink what you're doing in order to potentially appease someone else? And it's like, once we stop thinking about who we are, what we say is gonna make someone feel, then we will start playing it big. It shows up in all these different ways, right? We have some friends. One of the husband has a really nice sports car, but he's so afraid of what people will think about it if he shares it online that he literally won't share it. Like, he wants to seem like this modest guy and he wants to maintain this image. And it's just like, dude, what is that doing for you or for anybody else? Like, why can't you, drive your nice car, but still be the same person that you are? Or like, why do we say like, oh, I'm not gonna wear this purse, like I'm not gonna wear my Chanel bag because I don't want them to think I'm such as. So what? What if, let them think it. Let them create whatever thoughts about you based off of what they think they know, instead of actually getting to know you and who you really are. It's like, who cares? And I think so much of shrinking ourselves is people pleasing and trying to appease or soften how people perceive us, even though it's like, who cares? Like, what is that doing for them? If anything, it's hurting ourselves. And so, yeah, I just had this weird epiphany when I said that out loud. I'm like, man, I shouldn't be doing that, especially while on a journey, a mission to becoming a millionaire this year. It's like, you have to have confidence. There's no way that somebody else is going to have confidence in you and that's going to create your success. Like, you have to believe it. And I believe that energy is transferred, because if I tell somebody what I do and I'm excited and I'm ready and I'm just like amped up about it, that energy then transfers to them. And then they're curious about like, who I am and what I do and how they can be a part of that, versus like playing it small and being like, oh, I'm just, this whole thing, like, I'm in marketing, whatever. It's like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know what to say about that. But if I say, oh, I am an influencer, I've created a community of like over 400,000 people. I'm an expert at social media and content marketing. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs leverage social media to build their business. It's like, and I have a product that helps, content creators and entrepreneurs manage their time more efficiently. Like, why do we summarize that and play it so small? Why did I do that? And so it just made me think about the cost of doing that, and how much what we think dictates what we say, and what we say dictates how we act, and how we act just directly dictates like how we're perceived, and also how we perceive ourselves. And it just is this snowball effect. And like, when you lack that confidence in yourself and you are willing to pay the price of what paying it small is, then cool. Like, if you're okay with living a small life, and I'm not just talking about financially, like I'm not just talking about financially. Like, this can be, you play it big in your marriage. You play it big as a parent, as a member of your church. You play it big in every aspect of your life, because it comes back to you in tenfold. Because what you put out and what we put out is like directly impacting what we receive. I totally believe that we are all magnets, and the energy that we release is the energy that we receive back. And so I think if you find yourself playing it small all the time, the first thing that is important to do is like figuring out who you're surrounded by. Like if you're surrounded by people who love playing it small, or people who talk down on themselves, or people who are constantly just hard on themselves for no reason, or just don't think that they're good enough, or aren't where they want to be, like it's gonna be so hard for you to not like internalize that energy. And that's the thing. It's like when I'm around people who give me energy, like I feel way more creative. I'm like, I gotta go after it. Like when we're with our friends who we travel with, we just feel so much different than when we're with people who just, we can't have certain conversations with, because we're just in such different places in life. And so I just love when I catch myself in these moments, because that also shows me that I'm growing. It just shows me that I'm on the right track, because just as powerfully as it can be to strategize money ideas and streams of income, and as I'm on this mission to becoming a millionaire, it's also really important to unwire certain thought patterns that can just kind of keep me where I'm at, that have gotten me here and can keep me here. I encourage you to just reframe how we think of fear, because fear is just us stepping into something new, our natural response of trying to protect us. And so if something is scaring you and you find yourself shrinking back because you're like, well, I don't want to say it, because if it doesn't happen, then I feel even worse than if I just don't claim that at all. If I just say, I'm okay with making $100,000 a year. Like I really don't have to be a millionaire. Like I can afford my groceries. I can afford to go on a nice trip once a year. I can afford, my household bills. Like I'm good. If you genuinely feel that, keep me posted on if you won the Mega Millions and you were like, I don't need it. Like you would be literally so happy. So I just think that that's just like BS. That's just a story that you have made yourself believe, because you're scared to play it big, because you're more scared of failure than taking a risk and like actually seeing it come to pass. The time will pass anyway. That's what I tell myself all the time. Like the time is going to pass. You might as well put your energy and time into doing something that is going to bring a return onto your life, whatever that looks like. So cheers to not playing it small, to doing it big this year and every year to come. Hope this encourages you, because honey, sometimes we just need a little pep talk. I am going to challenge you to comment down below something bold you are going to do this week, okay? This week. I don't want you saying, okay, this is my sign. I get so many of you guys commenting that, and I love that. But like, this is your sign, but this is also your challenge to actually do the thing. We always talk about, this is my sign to actually get back going with the thing, or to really start my YouTube channel, or to do my digital product, or to, honey, the signs are everywhere, okay? It's a matter of if you're gonna actually put it into action, okay? Signs ain't gonna do nothing if you ain't gonna read them, and if you ain't gonna follow the direction of the sign. So let's get to it. Let's play it big. Let's reframe our thought processes, and let's get to it, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.